What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and this morning we're going to be talking about some brand new updates, patch notes, and a Season 6 confirmation for Modern Warfare 2. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and make sure you guys have notifications on to stay up to date with everything going on for COD 2023, and of course, our current Call of Duty, MW2. Also got plenty of articles going up over on dkdynamite.com, expanding on all the covers you're seeing here on the channel, as well as plenty of tweets going up over on Detonated's Twitter. Detonated is, of course, a brand new outlet I founded to go ahead and cover every single Call of Duty game mode just through journalism. But as of the next couple of hours from now, I'll be live streaming here on the channel as well with the launch of the final crossover pack as a part of the Boys collaboration. That's going to be the Black and Noir bundle for those out there that are interested. I'll be reviewing that bundle live on stream and probably converting all that footage into a video as well. But as of yesterday, to everybody's surprise, even though we all just expected our usual Wednesday playlist update and possibly some small patch notes, we ended up getting the release of the daily login rewards for MW2, which we all thought was a feature coming probably in Season 5. I talked about that in my previous video going over a Season 5 recap of what we know so far, and out of nowhere the feature itself did go live a little bit early, and it looks like it's on a bit of a timer to where every 14 days new rewards will be added in for you guys to unlock. So as of right now, the current set of 7 rewards that you can get on 7 different consecutive days is going to be the following, as you guys will see. Things ranging from a loading screen, calling card, XP bonuses, a vehicle skin, and lastly a really nice looking XRK blueprint for the M4. We even get a nice little preview and animation of that reward here in this menu, so it's cool to see some new incentives for just logging into the game. Hopefully this isn't a sign the player count is dropping a bit where they need to incentivize players for logging in every day, but I think free cosmetics are free cosmetics, right? Free rewards for everybody, and couldn't complain about this at all. But it looks like in the next 2-ish weeks we'll then see a reset to this feature where we'll see 7 new rewards added in, and that'll line up perfectly with the launch Season 5, which is going to be releasing on August the 2nd. But Infinity Ward did confirm the following playlist updates inside of MW2. We have Gunfight Blueprints, Vondel Waterfront 24/7, Dome 24/7, Shoe House and Shipment 24/7 playlist as well. Quite a few fan favorites there. I saw some comments asking about face-off on the gunfight maps. Not sure what happened to that mode. Hopefully the player count wasn't low to warrant not bringing it back for the last couple of weeks, but we'll like to see the return of face-off with even new gunfight maps at some point in Season 5. In terms of the Warzone side of things, we have Battle Royale ranked trios, of course. We have Al-Mazrah solo quads. We then have Vondo trios and quads, Resurgence Vondo and quads, and map rotation will be for duos Resurgence and even trios Resurgence. That's going to, of course, be for Vondo and Ashika Island. And then for Lockdown, we no longer have Lockdown on Vondo. We'll probably get that back later, but they've now added Lockdown onto Al-Mazrah, which is really, really interesting. Something that I asked back at Infinity Ward a couple weeks ago during the Vondo capture event is whether or not we'll see Lockdown on other Battle Royale maps in the future, and they said based on the reception to Lockdown would determine if we get it on other maps. Looks like Vondo Lockdown did get well received, where now they have it over on Al-Mazrah, which is really exciting. But to kind of follow up on this, they mentioned that Vondo Resurgence duos can now be found in the featured row, and Ashika Island Resurgence can be found in the Resurgence row for those out there that still want to play those modes. Trick also followed up by providing an update on Warzone ranked play, new restrictions for the X13 Auto and the Basilisk. These weapons will appear restricted in custom loadout menus and are restricted in-game once you're in a match. They provided more details over on their Trello board. Now, something that did get confirmed, which I haven't seen too much coverage of, is that Season 6 is indeed happening for Modern Warfare 2. Activision made a statement in their recent private investors call. They used to make those calls public, in which I would live stream a reaction to those calls, but probably can't do that again for the next couple of months until the Microsoft acquisition is over. They made those calls private after Microsoft announced that they were planning to take over. But they first off mentioned the recent quarter delivered the highest MTX revenue for MW2 so far, with Blackcell sales doing incredibly well. So definitely expect, because of that statement, more Blackcell offerings in just about every future season we get for MW2, probably MW3, the next Black Ops game. That sold very well. So despite the echo chambers on Twitter or the pissed off YouTube comments or the Redditors, casuals are still buying the bundles, casuals are still buying Blackcell, and those packs are selling very well, hence why they're going to keep doing them. Probably same deal for the DMZ benefit bundles that a lot of people are upset about. But they put out this statement here which says, our teams are looking forward to releasing additional seasons of new content and ongoing community updates in the coming months. So they said ongoing seasons plural, and maybe that's referring to MW3 Season 1, which is a couple of months away in December supposedly. But think about it, next month, August, is Season 5, it's a couple of weeks away, and then Season 6 would presumably start at some point in like early to mid-September if we're going to have another 45-ish day season like Season 4 was. So that could be confirmation of Season 6, even though there was a lot of evidence to support that this is only going to be a 5-season game. They had originally mentioned that we were going to have a post-launch narrative told across 5 seasons with 5 raid episodes, but I know recently content creator Jaga was on a podcast, hinted that there's going to be a 6th season, and I'll be able to talk more about this at a later date. But yeah, I think there is a decent amount of evidence, or newer evidence, that supports a sixth season is going to happen, and it's evidence that we just didn't have a couple of months ago. So yeah, some things were spoken about behind the scenes, which will be announced at a later date. Now, we also got some brand new patch notes for every single game mode. So as they confirmed on Wednesday, July 19th, we got the following global gameplay adjustments. Reduce the damage and range of the underbarrel Dragon's Breath shotgun attachment, thank the Lord, because the playlists of Shipment or any other small map were absolutely just flooded with people using the Dragon's Breath, right? Building 21 included. We also have MW2 ranked restrictions, the Corvus Torch underbarrel, thankfully, that's not a surprise. For bug fixes, fix an issue with perk packages being reset that prevented some players from logging in, fix an issue where War Track's preview audio would overlap when previewed in another vehicle, fix an issue where players were unable to back out of private matchmaking before servers are available, fix an issue where profile account level could display incorrectly on a fresh launch, and then fix the problem causing the party browser to not update when party data changed, and also fix the problem where many attachments lack the option to choose a skin, fix an issue where players could receive an incorrect weapon as a reward for Adamgrad Raid Episode 4. They haven't fixed the projectile animated camo yet for beating it on Veteran, not sure what happened there, but lastly, fix an issue where items in Reactive Pack Solus were not displaying as reactive. Warzone rank, new restrictions, X13 auto, Basilisk, we already knew that one, gameplay adjustments, reduce the frequency of temp V drops in all modes, and then general bug fixes as well here, fix an issue causing armor plates to lose functionality in privates, fix several collision issues across Vandal allowing players to exploit, peek, or shoot through them, fix an issue causing players to not connect to a match when using the look for party feature, and then fix problems causing players to be executed by the jailer after being released from the gulag. I saw clips of that one. Fix an issue causing some operator arms to pose incorrectly in Warzone private match lobbies, exploits where players were able to have infinite electric shockwave in DMZ, issues with UI displaying active superpower warnings at all times, also issues where armor plates would occasionally lose functionality in a private battle royale match, also an issue where using temp V and highlighting other equipment did not show a power replacement warning, and then lastly fix an issue where player stashed items could be incorrectly revoked over in DMZ. There's also a new problem that I noticed. So as of a couple of days ago, it was leaked out that the Pro Pack Graffiti bundle was gonna drop on a Tuesday. That then didn't happen, but ended up coming out randomly yesterday on Wednesday. But for some reason, when I tried to click on the bundle, my game auto crashes. That was one issue. And then we had some other reports, as you guys saw on Detonated or on Lego Unlocks Twitter, that people were able to buy the bundle 4 separate times on the same account if they have different platforms or access to those other platforms, and they would be able to get 4 extra DMZ operator slots. That's probably going to be fixed at some point. But then on top of that, for those out there that either bought the Graffiti bundle or maybe they didn't, they were also able to see an unreleased and unannounced bundle, which is called Chrome Pixels. Not sure how this ended up happening, but I know I never really see any unreleased bundles in my shop, but I've seen a lot of reports and tweets out there of people just logging into Message of the Day or the item shop and seeing a bunch of bundles that weren't meant to come out but ended up coming out early. I'm not sure how this happened, but for those that again bought Graffiti bundle, they were able to see Chrome Pixels early, and even some out there that didn't buy the Graffiti Pro Pack were able to see Chrome Pixels in their feature tab. Not sure how that happened, but the bundle does look pretty damn sweet. Not sure what the official release date is just yet of the bundle, but it's probably just around the corner. Again, don't forget that all Pro Packs cost real money, but they'll reimburse you in actual COD points afterwards. So the Pro Pack 6 here costs $20 real, but then it'll give you 2,400 COD points back when you buy the bundle. So pretty good bang for your buck. Now, lastly, some footage did pop up, and I know this has been a thing for a little while, but it's now being rolled out a little bit more, especially on the competitive side of things, a Reconnect feature inside of Warzone. It hasn't officially rolled out to everybody. I know people out there have reported on seeing a feature like this work every now and again for Warzone and DMZ, but during some World Series of Warzone matches, some players disconnected, and the Reconnect feature luckily did work for them to kind of jump back into the match. I know it's not a revolutionary feature by any means. Other games and franchises have features like this, but to see it in COD is absolutely fantastic, especially for high-stake modes like a Warzone tournament or a big DMZ match, where if you guys disconnect, you just lose everything, and that's really unfortunate. So luckily, the Reconnect feature is rolling out more and more, and I'm sure it'll have a much bigger launch for everybody for all modes, likely in Season 5 or hopefully by the mid-Season 5 update. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the brand new updates, patch notes, and a Season 6 confirmation for MW2 as we talked about here in this video? How are you feeling about the broken Pro Pack and even the Reconnect feature for Warzone? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.